In this era of AI, if you're not using AI in order to make your researches, speeches, and documentation better, then trust me, my friend, you are the one who is at a loss. Hey everyone, welcome or welcome back to another video. I am Sankalp, and in this particular video, I'll walk you through the best AI tool that I have found is specifically designed and curated for MUNers. The name of the tool is called modeldiplomat.com. This tool is specifically designed for MUNers across the globe. This tool comes up with pre-existing case studies, pre-existing disputes, and major problems that have already existed in the world that could serve as a prerequisite if you are preparing for a particular MUN. Not only that, it also comes up with preparation of a lot of documents such as position papers, draft resolution, any kind of committee paper that you might require in your MUN. So make sure that you watch the entire video till the very end. This is by far the best MUN guide or an AI tool for MUNs that I have pretty much found, and you can explore a lot of things. It's very similar to a lot of basically it's like a combination of a lot of AI tools combined together, specifically designed for MUNers, right? You can go through, let's say, position papers, the opening speeches, the resolutions, the beginner's guide as well. Again, if you look down to the left side of the panel, you will find a couple of options to go through. And before actually exploring everything, I want you to guys to know that if you'll ask anything, it's very similar to ChatGPT. The overall UI is very similar to ChatGPT. If you ask something like, well, for example, I asked what is the foreign policy of China, it will give you some sort of answers, right? So if you do that, it will give you pretty amazing answers to your queries as well. So you can do that as well. The first thing that you can do is this. The second thing is that you can take a look at the searches that you have already done in the on the platform, right? The third part that it comes down to is the events. Now there are multiple existing events that you can take a look up to. I have seen a lot of delegates, especially in India, where they find it very difficult to participate in particular MUN. So here you can actually go and comprise. It consists of uh, a lot of MUN conferences in multiple locations, right? So you can go ahead and take a look and enjoy, right? It has in person and the online as well. What are the different kind of MUs that are happening here and there, right? There's a proper calendar view of the same as well, like according to the dates and all. So you can go ahead and find that as well. Apart from that, if you click on simulations, you will find that it already comprises of the previously happened events. For example, the Cuban Missile Crisis, the Suez Canal Crisis of 1956. So this gives you an overall understanding of the fact that if you're facing anything in your MUNs related to these crises, it already have some documentation towards it, right? So if you click on start, you will find that uh, these are proper display of who are the top delegates in this kind of criteria, right? You can go ahead and take a look at that as well. Now when you come down to the learning part of it, it will find that there's a beginner's guide to it, which clearly means that it's a combination of what a beginner actually needs, with clear cut indication of what are MUNs, how these things are being done, what are the key points of it, what would be the dress code of a particular conference, and preparation and the research as well. It has the rules, it has the documents, it has special mentions, and then the checklist, and then of course you can raise help if you really want to, right? Next, and one of my most favorite part about this is the country profiles that it comes up with. So with the country profiles, you can literally look at any other country, and you will find a detailed structure or detailed view of what is the stance of a country, where is the location of the country, what is the UN stance of the country, what are the diplomatic relations, and the key areas that you need to focus on, right? If you go back to overview, you'll find that the bit of history of the country, as well as you'll find what are the organizations that it is associated with. A lot of delegates actually find it difficult to differentiate what are the foundation that my country is associated with. So this pretty much solves a lot of problems. Apart from that, there are trading partners who are the trading partners of this particular country. You can easily see that, and the border disputes that this country might be involved in. Right, so that is one of the most favorite part that I love about Model Diplomat, and you can also find the diplomatic relations between between the country and the other countries as well, and of course the area of focus. Next, when you come down, you'll find a section of position papers. Now, this section is specifically focused on creating documentation, right? Now, with position paper, you will know how to create a position paper, what makes a position paper stronger, and what is the structure of the position paper. It gives you a beautiful structure of how you can create or how your position paper should look like, right? What is the problem analysis structure, and there's a lot of things that you can actually explore. It helps you out a lot in a lot of ways, right? So you can go ahead and check that out. Apart from that, if you want to go deeper into the research, you can actually go ahead and take the help of the deep dive feature of position papers. Then you can practice also. You can paste your prepared position paper and get to know that how exactly it is working out. Then you can of course take a couple of examples which are previous examples from different conferences, or the important examples that were there in one or the other conferences which is being submitted by a couple of delegates, right? So you can take a look at that as well. And of course the FAQs, or the frequently asked questions, that you can definitely go ahead and check out, that how do I write a position paper for a country whose position I disagree with. It actually answers intelligent questions that a lot of delegate might find it difficult, right? The second last part comes out to be the opening speeches. Now, I have personally seen that there are lots and lots of delegates who find it very, very difficult on how to create their opening speech and how to build their opening speech. So this whole section pretty much clears a lot of things regarding to that, be it in terms of fundamentals, what is the country's historical context. And I want you to spend some time on it. Go ahead and prepare with Model Diplomat, so that you can get a better understanding of how things actually work in a real MUN, right? How do you engage your audience, and what is the open body language. It actually gives you a lot of uh, inferences to take a look at, right? Speech structure templates, there are already speech structure templates as well. You can take a look at that as well. Apart from that, again, it has all those tabs of deep diving into it and practicing it, and then the examples that were there, and of course the frequently asked questions. The last part that you can look up to is the resolution. The resolution part, I have seen that a lot of delegates struggle in this as well, on drafting a perfect resolution. So what you can do is that you can go ahead and take a look at how resolution is being created. You can learn about what exactly is a resolution, how does it really work out, and all of that, right? And you can also draft a resolution here. Now it comes up with the drafting process, how the like pre-drafting research, and again it comes out with writing down your first ever draft resolution as a practice, right? And of course the advanced, and then you uh, build a resolution in the through this tool as well. Then you can of course analyze. If you have already prepared a draft resolution, you can go ahead and you can analyze your resolution. You can also take a look of the examples that were previously set in the past, and of course the FAQs in the end that will come down. Now you can connect with them on Instagram, on their blog as well, and of course through the community. They have a WhatsApp community as well of Model Diplomat. You can go ahead and join the chat as well, right? So all these things are, I personally felt that Model Diplomat solves a lot of problems for a delegate whenever he or she is starting out as the first timer, or if as an experienced delegate. It gives you an understanding of how things actually work on a global scale rather than on a local scale. Make sure that you take a look at this, and let me know in the comments how do you actually find this particular tool. So this is it for the video, guys. I really hope that you must have enjoyed the entire video, and do not forget to check out modeldiplomat.com. Till then, take a very good care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next video.